Hey everyone, welcome to Kim Yin Yoga. I'm Kim, and today I want to run you through a very quick first aid for lower back pain by popular request. To begin this quick back pain relief, we're going to start on the side, the least painful side down. And I'm just getting into a comfortable side body position, knees even. A Charlie horse the hip and push into the lumbar region of my spine. And I'm just doing this. I'm drawing the knee up. I tap the ground, but just come up to where it feels all right. And I've got my toes pointed down, and I'm extending behind. I'm feeling it when it comes behind. But remember, whatever you do, if you're in acute pain, and obviously if you've got a ruptured disc, don't do this. Always consult with your healthcare professional about what's going on with your back. But if you've got that chronic pain, this might be tremendous relief for you. I learned this from AthleanX at athleanx.com. He's on YouTube, an amazing physiotherapist and personal trainer. It's especially good if you lift weights. All right, we do 8 or 10 on that side, and then I'm kind of rolling my hip down. I'm exacerbating this pull back, and I can feel it. It's not compressing the spine, but it is burning into my butt. Gluteus maximus, but particularly gluteus medius. So the glute med is fully getting stressed. That's what I want. And I'm going to hang here for 10 seconds. And I'm hoping right now it's already been 5 or 6. Because it's a strong sensation, for sure. Just another deep breath in. And then I'm letting it go. Now, gingerly, you can just roll over to the other side. I'm going to push up and move it over to this side so I can keep an eye on you. And I'm going to even it out, even though this isn't, up here, this isn't the side of my spine that gets really out. I'm going to do the same thing, Charlie horse, bring my knee in, extend it behind. And I'm going to do this about 8 times. What we're actually doing is releasing the guarding, because what happens when we have any kind of pain or hint of pain, especially if it's chronic and the body thinks, oh, this might be painful, better brace for impact. Everything clamps up, everything braces, and I want to release that, release the muscles, let them relax. So I've done a few of those, and I'm coming up to that I'm pulling it right behind me. Lift the chin so you can take some deep breaths here. Probably about 2 more long, slow, deep breaths. I can feel it. And as I exhale that 3rd breath out, I'm going to just ease it on over to my back and keep the knees up. Keep the knees up and knock the knees together. And we'll just do one little lift such that I'm switching on my abs. So Uddiyana Bandha, I'm pulling the belly button down to the spine, but I'm also, if I took my 4 fingers and pushed them in here, I'm pushing my abs up into my fingers. So it's this isometric that's going on when we really activate the spine. And I'm just giving it a lift, pressing the lumbar region evenly down into the mat. Deep breath in. And exhale it out. Rolling over gently. Again, it's a little up and down. Just keep it smooth and easy. We're going to go into deer pose. Now, this is a wonderful yin yoga pose. We're not going to hold it for that long. We're just going to work on extending out these muscles again and giving them a chance to release the kraken, the tension. So left leg at a right angle to my body, right leg at a right angle behind. Not everybody's going to be able to sit perfectly straight when you get into this. You might kind of be over here. That's fine, because that's the direction we're headed. You can also, just like with pigeon, dial the foot in. The closer the feet are to the middle, the easier it is to straighten the spine. I want maximum stretch, and I know for my body I'm not going to get it unless I push the dial upwards. Okay, hands up over the head, left hand down. It's just a simple side body, and I'm heading over. Now, you may feel a lovely release all down this side body into the glutes, even into your thigh. If you don't feel it yet, turn it over. Remember Twisted Snake? We do I think we do it in the morning video, maybe a couple. Hands as if in down face dog, if you can, or you may be just over on the side and kind of heading towards the twist, but if you can bring your hands down, this is where I can get a maximum sensation. And you might walk the heels closer and actually push the arms, the energy into the arms. My elbow creases are pointing towards each other. And deep breath in here. And let it out. Okay, let's do the other side. Rolling over, taking the weight off the hips, and we're just reversing the deer. So my right leg is in front at a right angle. My left leg is behind at a right angle. And again, it's fine if you're kind of leaning Tower of Pisa. It doesn't matter, because it's not about getting both sits bones on the mat. It's about working this right sits bone into the mat and stretching out any spasms on the other side. So hands up over the head. And I'm putting my right arm down and over we go. And I start out just side. Oh, my back just popped. It's working. Over to the side. I'm getting excited when I get relief in the spine. And I might turn up to start with, and then I want to try the rotation. See how you go. You may stop here. You may be able to bring that left hand down. And again, hands as if in down dog. This would be the full maximum extension of the move, where I'm really feeling it all the way up here. Big release, deep breath in. Exhale it out, elbow creases together. Lift the chin, one more deep breath in. Exhale it out. And again, I'm rolling back gently, gingerly, towards flat back. Now, with flat back, with a sore back, we want to be careful not to put any stress on the lower spine. This is where you might want to use a prop. This is a tennis ball. You can use a racket ball. It doesn't matter. You may or may not find it useful. Where I'm going to put it is underneath the musculature of the sore side of my spine. And I use it as a little pressure, a little massage. And I can straighten my left leg to start. I'm scooting up a little. I tend to drift on this mat. Straighten my left leg. And we're going into reclined tree. So the bottom of my right foot is pressing into my left thigh, and I'm just relaxing it down, and I'm letting that little tennis ball put some lovely, it's kind of the same as when we were Charlie horsing the hip for the Athlete X move. It gives some beautiful pressure into where those muscles are. Fascinating. I can already feel things loosening up. We'll just be here for 3 long, slow, deep breaths. And as I exhale out the 3rd breath, I'm gently drawing up my right leg and I'm just leaning away from, to remove the tennis ball, but it can all be done without. I'm just testing it right now. It feels so much better. Okay, knees up. I'm going to demonstrate on this side too, even though this isn't the owie side. I'm extending my right leg down. I can kind of press in, find the good move of what feels right with that tennis ball. And the flat of my foot's going into my thigh. Deep breath in. I just keep my hands resting on my abdomen. I'm not trying to super activate the upper body. I'm wanting to feel peace and rest and restoration. Even though for most people the tree pose is going to be working the hips and the sacrum and the lower spine. One more deep breath here. And as I exhale it out, foot comes up, flat on the mat. Bring your other, I'm taking out my little egg, little tennis ball. The other foot comes down, feet to the wide edge of the mat. Come on up. Remember that move earlier where we just activated the core, pushing up, Uddiyana Bandha, pulling the belly button down, but also the resistance of the abdominal wall, so it's all switched on. And I'm just leaning up. It's a chance to find the relief of the lower spine, flush against the earth as you lean. We're just going to have a moment of Shavasana and relax it all out. And from here, deep breath in, exhale it out, and realize that the mat is supporting your spine. Beneath the mat, the floor is supporting you. Beneath the floor is the entire earth supporting you. You have everything you need in place. And you are utterly supporting yourself. Hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra, and to the forehead. Thank you for this practice. I hope it brings you immediate relief for your lower back.